Let's see here. I like this, and I like this to gain armor, and maybe getting another Reno is not bad. I'm surprised that this card has a low win rate when it's like the best card to have in your opening hand with this deck. Because like you get so much armor, right? This might be a bot based on the fact that they just raw play that 1/3 for no reason, but we'll see. I think you should have done Reach for the Sky, Innervate. Wait, you should have Reach for the Sky plus Innervate Ray on that one turn when he had nothing to do. Interesting. I'll Forge. I'm okay with that. Did he not attack? Well, if he didn't attack, that means he's not a bot, because a bot would have attacked. Never mind. I just saw the name Epic Mouse, and I was like, wait a minute. But it's fine. I don't know if I was gonna win that game regardless, because I just got outvalued in the end. I'll play you. Pretty much all of the cards that I can get here are pretty good, right? Ooh, Splish Splash Whelp though might just be better. Nah, we'll still play that. I love Frost Lotus Seedling, mainly because if they're trying to OTK me if I can gain a ton of armor, it's gonna be very difficult for them to actually kill. Fuck. Take to the Skies is interesting. Boom, coin, splish, splash. Splish, splash. Not bad. Means we can play you next turn, which will honestly wipe the board regardless of what he does, and then we'll reset from there, basically. But yeah, that was really unfortunate, that last loss. His Dirty Rat pulling my ENR when I had like 5 other minions in my hand was just rough. Because that was how I was gonna heal back up. I was being kind of greedy with it, but it was my fault. I could have played it better. If you could have played the Origami Dragon for the lifesteal, I mean, it's a 6-mana card, and he never played like a big minion for me to actually like copy. It wouldn't have mattered. That's fine. Yes, it's fine. Play another minion. Do it! Just do it! Like, I'm looking at the last several turns, and it was a bunch of 1/1s. He played a 4/4, but he would have killed it anyway. Yeah, he played nothing. No, there was a turn where I could have definitely done something different there. When he basically did nothing. Yeah, there was a turn there where I could have played Fae. Or not Fae. Wait, is Fae the dragon one? I could have played Raystraza is what I meant to say. I'll kill off both. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just being perma-frozen is kind of bad. I can play you next turn, although I don't even know if I want to. It could just be like this plus this angle. But yeah, looking back on that turn, I could have killed that off. He'd leave a 4/4 up. But I play Raystraza, which would have been very, very good, I would say. Wait, I didn't have the draw card in my hand. Wait, I couldn't have done it that turn. What turn were you talking about? Oh, the turn where... Wait. Oh, that turn. This turn, this turn, this turn. Then I would have only taken 1 damage, and I could have played... Yeah, it could have been good. That could have been good. That could have been the play. My main issue was I didn't want to lose in fatigue and draw too many cards, because I only had like 4 cards left in my deck at that point. But I don't think that it's a bad call, because if I get Raystraza, which I should get, it's just so much value. You're killing your own... Oh, you're dealing... Oh. Okay, fair enough. Hold on. That's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. All right. So. Low key, I kind of want to Reno this. If possible, I would like to Reno it. But I can't play Reno right now. Let's draw some cards first. I do like that. You're free, but I can't play it anymore. And then I'll take Dirty Rat. Actually, Forbidden Fruit, is that better? Is Forbidden Fruit better? Because I'm trying to think, if I play Dirty Rat and I miss on Sif, I could just lose the game. But Forbidden Fruit could give me 20 armor, along with 10 more armor and 5 more armor and a full heal. I just don't know if they're actually able to do that much damage. It might just be better to go Forbidden Fruit here and just dare them to like, hey, do 50 plus damage to me. I don't think that you can do that. Because Dirty Rat can miss. There are a lot of different things that it can miss on, and it gives me double the amount of mana I spend in armor. So I think that's probably more worth it. But we'll see. Maybe that was a miscalculation. But I played Rainbow Mage not too long ago, and I mean, they can do quite a bit of damage, but it is relatively hard capped.
Don't use your
Yes, Rustrot Viper to deal with that would have been better. Although it's probably just Reno this turn anyway, it doesn't really matter. The Ziliax modules are costs 1 less. It costs 1 less for what's it called? It costs 1 less for each minion on the board. Because this deck loses to aggro like Hunter and Demon Hunter very hard. The other Ziliax was just unplayably slow. But this one is pretty good, I would say. Sure. I mean, I guess it's not hard capped if they infinitize the Maxitude and get like a bunch of Flame Geysers or Frost Bolts. Like there's a world where I guess they could do a lot of damage. You're going to play Molten Rune on this? That's a card that you should probably save for extra damage, no? Maybe I'm wrong. You know what? I guess I could be wrong. We'll see. No way you're putting Plagues in my deck, dude. No shot. No freaking way, dude. Mirror Image, thank goodness. That was like the worst one you could have gotten, and that makes me so happy that you got that one. Let's see here. Let's heal first. I don't have any dragons, so we'll see what we get first off of this. Okay, we'll see what this gives me. Return a minion to my hand. I can heal up some more. I wouldn't mind that.
Drink with me, friend.
We can heal up some more. I wouldn't mind it. I'm at 10 cards in my hand though, so let's just do this on this to spread the wealth a little bit. Summon an extra minion. That's pretty cool. I can hit that. I'm fine with it. I don't know. I'm at 40 HP and I'm just gonna go further than that in a little bit. We have at least more 10 more armor here, 20 more armor here. That's not to mention the fact that I could maybe randomly generate some more stuff as well. All right. Sure, hits a stealth minion. Pretty decent. Oh. Sure, fine with that. All right, what random spell do you get? Dude, he is Omega low rolling. I feel kind of bad. This is not good. That's really bad, actually. Well, that's just gonna happen regardless. Like, that just always happens there. Do I ever just play this with 1 dragon in my hand because I have nothing else to do?
Feel the gift of the sun.
Reverberations would fuck me, but I've got to play cards, and I don't really want to draw, so let's just play that, whatever.
One shot in the
It's fine. Makes this significantly weaker, though. God, this is... I don't know if I like Dragon Golem in this deck. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I guess it can be a late game win condition when you play Raystraza, but it seemed so very slow to me recently. Table flip? Sure. Sure. Okay, freeze, gain armor equal to his attack. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Fine with it. Good night, all. Can't stay up apparently. No problem, Ruben. Have a good night's sleep. Kangaro's weapon actually isn't too bad. It's actually surprisingly okay. Hit my minion. No, that sucks actually. Kind of a lot.
Nice to meet you.
Draw some cards, gain some armor. Doesn't really matter. Hold on. 10 mana weapon. Gain me armor. And then there's nothing they can do to win. 5 steel's also fine. Gain 8 armor is broken. And then I don't want to overdraw, so I will do that. I'll take wild growth. I will not use it. It'll go away, and then we won't overdraw, and we'll play the weapon next turn. And we'll start gaining 8 armor every single turn, and they just can't do enough damage to kill me. But I'm curious to see if they think they can. Like, if they run Rustrot Viper, which they probably shouldn't, but maybe they're running a version of the deck that does. They're running Rustrot Viper. Did I take the Cleave? I took Lifesteal? I should have taken Cleave. Because if they play the 7 mana card that gives them a bunch of 4/5s, it would have been nice. Wasn't my best play in the world, but it's okay. Oh, no. Come on. Let me think here. If I go boom, 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 I'll have 2 mana left up. A little bit weird.
One shot is all
I mean, if they are running a version with Rustrot Viper, you know what? More power to them. You know what? More power to them. I wouldn't predict it. I wouldn't run it, but if they're running it, sure thing, my guy. You know, one of the interesting things about Rustrot Viper, I wish that it said like silence and destroy a weapon, because the Demon Hunter weapon, one of the things you want to do a lot of the time is you want to obviously want to do a lot of damage, but you're not allowed to do that. Or you want to destroy the weapon, but you're not allowed to do that, which feels very odd. I'm trying to think how much damage you can do. Frostbolt again? Shit. The fact that I'm not able to attack and the fact that I didn't get Wind Fury does kind of suck. Kill everything. Gain 8 armor. I know I said I wanted to save that to gain more than 8 armor, but the problem is I don't want them to potentially burn me down at 42 HP. Getting to 50 does make it a little bit more realistic that I live. And I just need, and I have plenty of armor from my weapon, right? So I mean, I'll gain 40 more armor from this weapon. It doesn't really matter that much. So I feel like I'm okay. Not to mention the fact that eventually I can get maybe infinite value from this. I don't think I ever lose in fatigue because again, infinite dragons is pretty strong. But yeah, I just didn't want to get like randomly bursted down for no reason. It would have been kind of sad. So. Sure. A little bit annoying, but no problem. Deal 5 damage to it just to get it off the board. I don't really want to draw 2 expensive things.
One shot is all I need.
So. I'll play this, see what it gives me real quick, actually. Worst case scenario, it just sets up a different thing. Both players draw cards seems not the worst. No, it won't overdraw him. Damn. And I'm closer to fatigue than he is. So I don't think I really want to do that. I think it's just to forge this into let it just go away kind of thing. I'm fine with this. Play another minion. Makes this weaker, but you know what? It's probably not going to be strong until I play Race Draws it anyway, so it's fine. I don't know. That was a bit weird, but it's fine. Flame Strike is very good for them. Oh, fuck me, dude. That was really good. Oh, but it only summons a 2/2, which is fine. I wonder if the code allows to silence weapons. I guess it does, since everything is coded like minions. I'm pretty sure there has been a card that like silenced a weapon or something. But it feels weird to have like probably the most important weapon that you want to kill in the entire game, the Demon Hunter weapon. It actually wants to die. So if you kill it, you're actively like helping it do what it wants to do. Which is weird for sure. I'm gonna try to bait out another Flame Strike, so that way, I don't know. Some of these things actually survive Flame Strike, which is pretty interesting if I do say so myself. If they play Flame Strike, there's a chance that this ends up living, so I'm down. Just continue to gain armor. I'll have a lot of HP, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Why not just play the 4-drop and destroy your mana crystals? I mean, why would I want to destroy my mana crystals? Like, there's no real reason to. I might as well just forge it. Oh no, are you gonna draw cards until your hand is full? Or are you just trying to kill it with Flame Strike? Actually, I don't know if I really care what he does here, to be honest. Restoring yourself to full HP does very little. Drawing cards puts you in a position to possibly lose in fatigue. Possibly, or at least be somewhat even. To the point where my armor probably carries me. Okay, fair enough. Please draw me Race Draws up. Please, oh please, please, pretty please, please. Please, please draw me Race Draws up, you piece of shit. Okay, I don't want Loot Hoarder, but a Nerubian Egg is kind of interesting, I guess. You're a 4/5? Hit him in the face. Swipe this. This goes here, and then this goes here, and then this goes here as well. Just gain even more armor. I really just want to draw Race Draws unnaturally. I desperately don't want to draw extra cards, but there's no way Race Draws is literally the bottom card in my deck again. That would be 2 games in a row where it was literally my bottom card. Sure, they heal, but they don't gain any mana off of that. So far, I think they've played every spell school. Like, Sif is gonna be like 8 mana. Or 8 spell damage. I can't change that. That's just gonna happen. They've already played their other Flame Strike. They have another Infinitize if they want to. They just need to be able to activate it perfectly. Kills that. Cool. Fair enough. Oh. Sure. Sure, whatever. More armor. This isn't a great minion. I didn't love doing that, but I think it had to be done. Seriously, where the fuck is Raystraza, dude? Holy shit. Sure. Just draw it for me, man. Give me like 3 or 4 turns of just getting infinite dragons. Please, man. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna take Innervate out of the deck eventually. Slap him. Just keep applying pressure. There's not really much else to do here. Love to just draw Raystraza. Time Lost Proto-Drake's also resource generation, which is nice. Holy shit, dude. I mean, he's probably got another one of these things. Okay. Oh, so you basically just lose the game now. I no longer have to worry about fatigue because you just did that. All right, that was a weird play for you to draw all of your cards there. I don't think that Sif saves you. I have 84 HP. I highly doubt that Sif saves you. I've got a little bit more damage with my hero power. And again, I'm hoping to draw Raystraza. I don't know. I'm playing this game pretty slow. But again, I think taking the card I took instead of Dirty Rat was correct. And gaining the 8 armor on that one turn I also think was correct because there is a world where I could have died. Sure, they're playing that kind of late, which means that they don't have a lot of time to like think about the card they want to play. A 4/4 does live, and then Taste of Chaos. Wow. That's incredible. They actually managed to pull it off a little bit here. We get a bunch of those though. Kill off the armor generator, go face. He has to deal with some 3/7s on the board, and I've got 82 HP. Just draw me Raystraza. There's no way it is my last card in the deck 2 games in a row. I refuse to believe it. Make it second to last. Okay, make it the second to the last. I am okay with that. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but I'll be okay with it. Ugh. Okay. There is a high likelihood that I actually still lose this game because I cannot kill Sif. I actually can't kill Sif. So if they like wipe my board here and I can't kill her and he can generate more spells, it's not out of the realm of possibilities that he wins still. So I'm fairly confident, but I am still staying cautiously optimistic because there's a chance that they win depending on the setup that they have, right? But they might just not have enough damage spells at the end of the day to deal with this. If they get the arcane missiles or the one that does 3 damage, okay, he didn't. Raystraza is actually the bottom card in my deck 2 games in a row is crazy. That's crazy that it was the bottom card in my deck 2 games in a row. Another priest, give me a 1-drop, baby. Apparently low win rate when kept, even though it's kept 40, or not 40, 97% of the time. Pretty good card. We got a 1-drop, and then we got a 2-drop, and then we got this for 3. And you might think that this for 3 is weird because the spells are temporary. Weapon, do I have any weapons? Hold on. I don't think I do. Yeah, that's bad, This is the only playable card. You might think this seems silly, but the real answer is it's not. It's basically there to set up the mini. Okay. We will play this and we will kill this. This must die, or else he's gonna be able to summon like a whole bunch of other things. It's just not something that I'm really able to deal with long term. So, yeah, we're gonna play this, and it's to set up the mini. It gets me a 3-mana 3/3 out there, which isn't terrible. And then, like I said, it also sets up the mini for more frost spells down the line for cheaper. Swipe is good, but for 1 minion, it's not that great. We'll get. I mean, it could give us the 0-mana one actually. Hold on. Old Feet's really good. I wish I could play it, but unfortunately I can't. Womp womp. It's a good card though. Like, the reason why I put it in here is because it's okay if you play it for tempo, but if you play it later on, it's actually not that bad. Does it get a, is it a 3-2 copy? Oh, it's not a 3-2. Sure, okay. No problem, no problem. How many dragons have they played? So far they've played 1, 2, 3. They're not quite gonna kill us yet. They haven't played 5 dragons, so they don't get their extra turn quite yet.
Starting the operation.
But they do have it in their hands, so it can happen. It's gonna happen next turn, which sucks ass, to be honest, but sure, whatever. This is what swipe is for, though, so we're not doomed. If I coin out this for a ton of taunt minions, is that good? I don't know. So we can go 3, 2, 1. Swipe. Hero power, kill this off as well. And then we'll play this next turn to try to protect ourselves. They've got nothing on the board, so if they do want to take an extra turn, it's not really going to be that beneficial to them. Hey, Ecore. Oh, wait. The best deck to Common Legend, it's just Demon Hunter. Aggro Demon Hunter, Aggro Hunter, Aggro, or Wheel Warlock if you want to play something a little bit more control. The problem is that it loses to Death Knight and Mage nearly every time. Wait, what does? I recently just got Race Draws and a card back. I'm lucky that I didn't disenchant the, yeah. This dragon, the Fae, yeah. I think this deck has some potential. It's just the problem is Aggro Demon Hunter is so fast that it's hard for you to actually like combo off, you know?
Water.
Oh, okay.
Water. Sweet, beautiful water.
They're gonna take another turn.
This desecration of the Titan's land stops
But
here.
whatever. If they take another turn, I don't take too much damage. Hopefully. I mean, actually, there's still a high likelihood that I get absolutely rocked this turn, right? Because they can kill him off with that. I'm taking at least 8 damage. And that doesn't even include the fact that they have enough mana to play stuff next turn. It's just so stupid.
Let's give you some extra time.
Pump, Ziliax that pumps your board. Ah, yes, of course, of course. No, that's fantastic. I'm almost dead. Am I just dead? I might just be dead. We'll see. Well, they can't get another Ziliax because they drew him, right? Unless they can get another Ziliax and I'm trolling? Okay. I think another shitty thing about this is that they skip my turn, which means I also miss a mana. So it's also ramp. But it's okay, guys. They played 5 dragons to get it. So it's actually a really, if you think about it, it's actually a really, really balanced way. Fuck what I'm saying, dude. What the hell? See what we get off of this. Maybe it's something good. I don't know. Honestly, as far as the cards go, these are pretty decent. Hit the 4/5. We can forge this as well. We'll just bop that. He has another Ignis. Ice Barrier keeps me alive, but... No, but trust me, guys. As we were talking about yesterday, this is a hard deck to play. You gotta play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons, and then you all get Wind Fury. It's hard. It's so hard. Fucking ridiculous, dude. The fact that they print a card like this disgusts me. It's just gross. Like, it's not fun. Not play, summon, you're right. It's not even play, it's just summon. Which again, is fucking nuts. This kills off everything except his Ignis, but whatever. It's good. Summon 5, not even play. That's crazy. I mean, they didn't really summon any dragons that time, but it's still annoying. Oh, okay. You're gonna summon some 8-cost minions. All right, no, okay, no worries. All right. Whoop-de motherfucking do, I guess.
Stay alert, my child.
We'll get Rust-Rot Viper, we'll play it to kill the weapon off, and then we will coin out our own Ignis and go for a 10-mana weapon of our own. I realize now that this minion's a problem, because it's just gonna kill everything, but it could die in 3 hits, I don't know. 10 mana, Wind Fury, summon some 8-cost minions. It's really my only chance at this point, right? Basically just hoping that he doesn't hit nut stuff, and hopefully I do hit nut stuff. 5? That's more than 4. True. Increase it to 7 or 8 dragons. I just don't like the mechanic to begin with. It's such a bullshit thing. Like, the Time Warp, whatever it's called, the mage one, is one of the most hated cards in all of Hearthstone. It is genuinely one of the most hated cards in all of Hearthstone. Jesus Christ. If I can top deck Reno, that would be great, by the way. Oh, and it pumps it up. Don't hit the 2. Reno or no Melina, please. Eonar? I'm willing to accept Eonar. I'll accept this one.
The virtue of the wild. You've gone too far.
I am taking some damage. What the fuck?
You've gone too far.
It'll rush in. How much damage do I take? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You've gone too far.
I'll just summon another minion, I guess. It's fine. That's pretty good. That might just save me. Hits that, then the death rattle goes off, right? Wait, what? The death rattle doesn't? That's interesting. I didn't know that's how that worked. But, yeah. Pretty sick. At least mages have to work for the time warp. It's harder to complete. Are you, okay, are you trolling? Because, like, I've seen them play it turn 5 or 6 relatively easily, just like the priest played it. Except the time warp, you can play like an infinite number of times, which is also very frustrating, by the way. Let's see here. Do I want to just heal up to full? The answer is kind of yeah. I don't necessarily need to draw, I just don't want to, like, randomly die, you know? I feel like randomly dying would suck. Yoink the stats, hit here, hit, hero power, slap twice. If I lose the things, I don't think it really matters. Forge this, sure, why not? Pretty good board. If they do have Reno for whatever reason, I still threaten lethal in like a turn or 2, it's fine. Why that minion and not Ignis? Oh, you're right, I forgot. He could play the copy card. But he had already played 2 copy cards, no? I guess he had only played 1 power chord synchronize. No, you're right. I just played on autopilot because this game was pretty wrapped up at that point. I don't... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So we actually don't play this first. We want to play this while this is in my hand to pump it up, I think. And we don't necessarily need Innervate. We're going to look for like another dragon or something. That's fine. Turn 1, we do nothing. Turn 2, we play this. Turn 3, we can like forge this and play that and hopefully just pump up the dragon golem is what we're actively trying to go for here. Because I think pumping up the Dragon Golem is worth having a little bit slower tempo. But maybe I'm wrong. Also, if they're plagues, ramping up and then being able to coin out Reno on as early as turn 6 does give them less time to find Helia. Also, there's a little fly in my room. It's not necessarily that important, but let me tell you right now, if I randomly like clap out of nowhere, it's because I saw it and I had to get it. Do you have any idea how to improve my hidden MMR? I lost 400 ranks overnight and Legend went from 1500 to 1900. I mean... I don't really want to play this, but if it gives me the whelp, I'm willing to coin out the whelp. Sure. Pump up this, please. No! You jerk! That was unfortunate. I don't know if I really like Dragon Golem in this deck. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't have the weapon. Okay. I don't discover the weapon. Also, oh, because you wanted the third corpse. No, that makes sense. No, I respect that. That was the correct call.
Any problem?
See, that gives me first. They're temporary. Ooh. But then again, we can play this. That's not bad. And we get a Frost card, actually. Oh! Yes, please give me a Reska. That's broken. It's like an alternate win condition if they like steal my Primus or something. But yeah, I don't know if I really like the Dragon Golem in this deck because like most of the time you're gonna have maybe like 2 dragons or something like that. But improving your hidden MMR is just having a higher win rate, right? Like, the higher your win rate, the better the game will think you are, and it'll take some time for sure. Especially if, like, your rank last season was, like, let's say 30,000 Legend, right? Because it could have been. Nothing against that. I mean, you hit Legend, which is impressive on its own. But if your record is that, or if that was what rank you were last time, and your win rate was, let's say, like, 52%, the game will think, like, oh, that's around what rank he should be, maybe a little bit higher. So the game thinks you should be about 20,000 Legend or something along those lines. But if you have a higher win rate and you prove that you're better than those people, it just snowballs relatively quickly, I would say. And that is what I would do. Just, I guess, as little help as this is, just play the game more. Gain armor, draw some cards. So wipe, just to get it out of my hand more than anything else, and then hit these. Just pile on the pressure. I can coin out Reno next turn, unless he plays Helia and the other card, and the plague, the spell that does 3 damage. Unless he plays both of those in one turn, I'm pretty okay, and I can play Reno next turn. Just coin it out. All right, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe I don't play Reno. Interesting. What do you give me? You give me 1, 2, 3 dragons for 7 mana? That's not even good, though, is the problem. I was hoping to discover a 2-drop dragon off of that, like the Fairy Drake, but it's okay. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It's fine. Makes sense. I think I was around 20k Legend at the end of last season. I didn't really play that much after I got Legend. This season I have a 60% win rate. But yeah, it just takes time. It just takes time to adjust, because there are so many people who play this game, right? Oh, it's gonna be that. That's a good card, though. I have to say, this card's... I'm surprised this card doesn't see more play. I feel like this card on its own is so good. It's like slightly worse to file, but also it's 1 mana less and you're in more control of like what actually happens. So arguably it's not that much worse. I could just play you. And then you become 1 mana less. It doesn't really change anything, so we can play you for 2. and rush into that. Draw some more cards. Doesn't really matter too much. I guess I could have drawn first. Oh, shit. I mean, Deathwing's pretty cool, don't get me wrong. But I was just gonna Forge, but now I think I have to Glacial Shard his face, which isn't bad in this matchup. Because there are a lot of weapons that he can play, but he's probably going to play the Primus. He's going to eat this. I'm gonna play Reska to steal the Primus and summon some big minions. Unless he's forced to play Reska and hope for the 50-50. Okay. I'm going to have to play Reno now, unless he has the other thing. Okay, he doesn't have the other thing. I'll just play Reno now then. 7 damage. Hold on, do I have lethal? Let me think about this for a second. I'm thinking. Contemplating. 5 plus 5 is 10. No, we don't have lethal. I might as well just play this now then.
What shall I do?
Before he shuffles other ones into my deck, and we'll just go face here. Cool. No problem. After I got Legend, I legit barely played the game. That's another thing. Other people are increasing their MMR by playing with their own win rate, and if you didn't play that much, then it's, and if you didn't play that much, then your MMR stays stagnant and other people pass you. Other people can fall below you, so it kind of depends on what ends up, like, happening, but...
That feels good.
Oh my gosh, can you please stop? This gives me swipe, right? Boom, and then boom for 2 more damage. Just making sure we got the damage required. I like this deck. I think, especially after I put in 1 or 2 more early game cards, I think that it's been a lot better. More consistent.